I posted this content last month about breaking a misconception of how not to sign clients on LinkedIn and how to do it. Like I spoke about finding people with problem signals, and I got this comment about how to find these people with problem signals. Any specific thing that you do to find them, and what the feed usually says to people is like you need to search the founder or business owner from the search bar and then filter out the target audience. It really works out, this thing and sales navigator thing. The process of filtering out the target audience and connecting with them and speaking with them works out. But if you have a B2B service and you know that the solution that you provide is for either law firm or marketing agency or a specific type of agency, it is easy because you can find the people with the problem from their profile. Just because they are a marketing agency or a law firm and the problem that you solve is very specific to them, you can find them from their profile, and when you start reach out to them, it turns out that mostly there will be a problem with them and you might be a solution for them. But what if your target audience, what if you don't know whether your target audience have the problem from their profile? For example, I used to work with a fitness coach last year where we were building his LinkedIn for generating leads on LinkedIn. So his main target audience are CEOs and high level C-suite executives, but we really couldn't find who are the people and how to find. When we spoke to them, mostly these people were good with their exercise routines and nutrition plans. So we the 90 percentage of sales and time that we spent were complete waste. Only 10 percentage of the people were like were needing the service that we provided. So we couldn't find the people in the search bar, or we couldn't find people with the sales navigator also, and with the people with the problem. So what we did is like using the problem signal method. So what it does is we found top creator in the same niche where he also provides the same service as my fitness coach. And what we did is we started going through the post and engage the content that he posted, and whichever content we started separating the post that discusses the dream state of the target audience. And when we looked the engagement and the comments from that post, and when we started connecting with the person who people who did that, and when we started conversation with them, it turns out most of the people had the problem of the fitness problems and exercise routines. So when we started out on LinkedIn, since we don't have a big brand, or since we don't didn't have any engagement on our post, we couldn't really find out who are these people with the exact problem. So what we did is we switched to the top creators post and started finding people from these posts. And most of the times the people that we spoke to and reached out to had the problems that we solved. So when you have a B2B service and you really know what your target audience are and what the problems that you face, you can really go by what feed says. You can either use the search bar, or you can use the sales navigator list, and you know how their profile looks. But if you sell us intangible offer like fitness or mindset coaching, you really don't know whether the CEOs or executives that you reach out to have the problem that you solve or not. So using problem signal methods, where you find a person in your niche who solves the exact problem and take their engagement, take the people who engage in his or her profile or comment section, and reaching out to them will bypass the method, and it will become easy for you to sign clients, because since they are resonating to the problem that he or she discusses in their post, it turns out most of them will have the problem that you solve. And when you start speaking with them and you build trust, you when they're ready to buy, you are the first person, since you had the one-on-one conversation and you are providing the more of the value in the conversation, and they will start working with you. Yeah. Thank you.